So, who do you trust with your money? That's a tough question, and the answer shouldn't be taken lightly. Today, I'm going to teach you how to find a financial planner that suits your needs and what questions you need to be asking that professional before you sign on the dotted line. So you can start your search by asking friends and family for referrals. This way you know that the person has history and has actually met with somebody that you trust. Try to make sure that you're asking for recommendations from people who are in roughly the same financial situation as you, so that you can make sure that the financial professional can help with your specific goals. So before you meet with them, the second thing you should do is Google them. Find out what people are saying online. What are their bios? Check out LinkedIn. Do they blog? A blog is a great way for you to get a little snapshot into how this financial professional works, how they educate, and what their approach to money is. So once you've decided on a few financial professionals that you actually like the cut of their jib, you can go to meet them. And there's a ton of questions you should ask, but here are the top 3 that you absolutely cannot miss. Question number 1, how much are you paying and how do they get paid? This is a huge, huge issue. Number 1, it's an issue because it affects your money. Number 2, it's an issue because it could affect the type of advice that you're getting, whether it's completely unbiased or not. So there's 2 types of ways people get paid. There's fee for service, which means you actually pay for the hour or the plan or the meeting. And then there's also the method where you actually pay through your investments, whether it's an MER on a mutual fund or an investment management fee on the total sum of your portfolio. But either way, you're paying for financial advice. A lot of times people with the latter think that they're getting free financial advice because they don't actually have to pay out of pocket like a fee for service, but that's not so much the case. So find out how you're paying and what you're paying. The second question is, what are their credentials and are those credentials good? So just because somebody has letters behind their name doesn't mean that they have the credentials that are good for you and what your actual needs are. A CFP is different from a CFA, is different from a CA, is different from a CMA. If I just confused you, then you definitely need to do some research. So make sure that you ask them what their credentials are and then Google it and see what that actual credential is and if it's important to you. And lastly, the third most important question to ask your financial professional is asking them what type of clients that they specialize in. This is really important, and it's an important question to ask before you necessarily tell them exactly what your needs are. Because if you're a high net worth client, you want to deal with someone who specializes in that. If you're a freelancer or a small business owner, you want someone who's an expert with those types of things to get the best advice. So asking what their specialty is an amazing way for you to see if it's a good fit with your goals. Finding a right financial professional for you is really important, so take your time, do your research, and make sure that you get a good fit, because hopefully you'll be working with this person from now for a very long time. You should subscribe if you don't know the difference between a CA, CMA, CGA, CFA, CFP. Bam!